Hello, this is a storyline reading for a Miss Carlee Russell that went missing days ago. My daughter had brought her to my attention some days ago, and she said that it's a lady who's missing, and she really wanted me to do a reading on the lady, really, right? She said, I just wanted to tell you about her, right? So I feel she wanted me to do a reading about her, right? To see what the reading would say, right? So when I just went to just look her name up, I saw that because it was at night when my daughter told me about her. I think she might have been missing for maybe 2 days at that time, or a day, or whatever it must have been. I just don't know. But when I went to look up her name to find out anything, I saw that it says that she was found. So that was good news to hear. It said that she was found, and she showed up at the house with no shoes on, but she showed up at the house. So that was good that she was found. But the thing is, where was she? And what happened? Because there's a lot of people out here that was praying for Miss Russell. And I think people gave donations or whatever they gave, and they would have a reward or whatever. And a lot of people was praying out here and wishing for the best and wanting her to come home, whatever they was doing. So they just want some kind of answer on, well, what happened? That's just like with Jamie Foxx. When Jamie Foxx went in the hospital, his fans wanted to know, well, is he okay? Can we see his face? But then you hear the people who are around him say, well, the family just want privacy, leave him alone, or whatever they might say. But when a movie come out, they want to call you all in and want you there. So it's like the family was on the news, and the family wanted to tell it out to everybody and let everybody know in case they saw her or whatever. So she is found. So it's like you saying just go away. I don't need you anymore. But it leaves the people out here that was praying and everything. I know some people say, well, it's okay. Well, she's home and safe. No, where was she? Where was she? And what happened? That's the closure of the story. What happened? Where was she? That's what you call a closure. Not just her coming home. What happened? Because all stories have a beginning and an end. So we got the beginning from the parents saying she is missing online. But then the end is saying what happened. Because it was put out to the public. So it's not fair to tell the public pretty much mind their business now, because they wondering, well, what happened? Where was she? So I'm ready to do a storyline reading on. I was gonna do it once I found out she was found, but then I said, well, maybe I shouldn't because she was found. But I see as other readers that did storylines on her because they wanted to know too, I guess. Well, what happened then? Right? So I just want to do a storyline reading because it's very important that things be taken serious when it comes to missing persons. It's a very serious thing. It's too many people out here that's missing, that's black, that's out here missing, and the police don't even have time to go even search for them, or just don't even go search for them, or sometimes don't think it's worth searching for, whatever ways they think sometimes. So we don't need someone that really was not even missing, what really was even missing, taking the police away from real cases. As far as Miss Russell's family, she was missing because they didn't know where she was at. But as far as her, she knows where she was at and everything about where she was at. And the thing is, it needed to be relayed out to the police and to the public, because the public was out here praying, giving money, and whatever was going on. So they all owed an answer if you feel they owed one or not. So if it wouldn't have been put online, and your family wouldn't have been reaching out for help, you know, it's a whole different story. Okay, so I'm the Brass Love One, Healer Tarot here on YouTube, and I'm going to do a storyline reading on Miss Carlee Russell, a 25-year-old woman, young lady, right? Because I call women ladies at least like 50 and 40. Okay, so young lady, follow me. God knew all about it. So she is home, Lord, but what was this all about? Because she can't, most people don't get to come home. Most people do not get to come home. They don't get to talk to their parent again, see their parent again, see their front door again, knock on their front door. They don't get that chance. They don't get that. So if she was actually kidnapped by somebody, a kidnapper out here that she don't know, my stomach growling, I'm sorry. If she was kidnapped by a kidnapper that she don't know, some stranger, she is blessed to be able to come back home, because usually they don't let people come home. Or she escaped some kind of way and that's how she got out or whatever. I don't know. But my thing is, however this is, I don't know how it was. I'm going to do the storyline reading and God going to put it on the table. I believe everything God put on the table, but you don't have to believe nothing that go on this table. You don't have to take nothing as fact that go on the table. This storyline is for entertainment purposes only, to those who deem it as such entertainment. I, the Brass Love One, this person here, I believe everything God put on the table as true. You don't have to take nothing as fact. Okay? So the thing in the message I want to say, myself, me, the Brass Love One, is too many people missing out here. My channel is about missing people who have been murdered, and different kind of things like that, healing the soul and things like that. So this is about spiritual justice, and it's got to be spiritual justice in each case that I put on my channel. So it's going to be spiritual justice for, if this young lady was kidnapped, it's going to be spiritual justice for whoever that is. But if it wasn't even kidnapped and she just did whatever on her own, it still got to be spiritual justice. That means God is going to handle the person or handle her. If she decided to just say she was missing or whatever and cause all of the law to go looking for her and wasting time and things like that, and her parents to be worried up, or the people out there donating their hard-earned money, or people that don't know it have been praying day and night or whatever. Okay, so let's just get into the storyline. Okay, universe, abuse cards and healing of the soul. When you hurt someone to the soul, or you murder someone, because a lot of people don't get to walk back home, or however she got home. That's not a fortunate thing for most people, if it's really a kidnapper, unless you get away while they're in the bathroom somewhere. So let's just go. Okay, Lord, give me, I hear 7 already over here. I mean, I see the 7. I see 7 for her so far. We had 7 and 9. 9 over there. Okay, I see 7 and a 9. Wait a minute. Okay, here's a 9. Okay, universe for Miss Russell, right? Miss Russell. Let's just go and see what God put on the table for you today. I'm not real loud because it's early. It's like after 6 in the morning. So we got 9 and we got 7. So we got 79. Seven is equaling to a 7 again. Okay, let's just flow. What time would you want to read? 7 o'clock. Something like that. Okay, you pinpointed a problem with somebody and they complained about it to you, or you did because somebody wanted full range submission out of you, or you wanted it. But God said you was gambling too much and you needed to be checked, or whoever you was dealing with, right? So it says right here, you was hanging around a sinful place. Whatever place it is, sinful, whatever it is with glass doors. And it was a meeting place, God says, right? Yeah, you are wearing those clothes, so you had on whatever kind of clothes you had on. You decided you weren't going to put up with somebody's crap, or somebody decided they weren't going to put up with your crap because you was a beautiful dreamer. So it says right here is dealing with somebody who was a person who was a white person, or somebody of another race, or just somebody who was dominating. Get what I'm saying? Wanted you to be submissive. Follow me? And you was on the battlefield. It was talking in your surroundings. God says right here that you was an educated, or you are an educated person, but God didn't want you to be a fool because you was dealing with a jackal. Follow me? So I'm going to stop it right there. So let's forward this one. Here is the phone. Activity was on your phone, but your phone was locked. Follow me? Because we got to deal with you because we don't know who you was with, right? So it says right here, you or whoever was hell-bent on destruction. You priced something, or the person priced something to butter you up. Okay, here we are. We got a man with two names, or whatever his name. These are all examples on the cards. Whoever he was animalistic, controlling, dominating to you, or fighting. Okay, so here we got the religion card. Having faith here, or you molded to a religion. Whatever religion you follow, or just obeying. Right? Whoever you obey and take direction from. Or your leader's your God. Right? Any kind of leader. Judge, cop, your father, your mother, anybody, whoever you consider a leader, a pastor. Okay? Whoever this person is, right? Because whoever God talking about somebody, you had plenty of ideas for a fortune or this person. But God said you need to save your energy for the future. So we have right here that, oh my God, that look right here, wait a minute. Look, Miss, let's flow. Let me go, hon. I ain't gonna say what my mind just thought with the fortune card. Let's just flow. Let me just see what else come out. Okay, well, time was going by. You was having empty thoughts. It says, hats off to you. You going down benefit alley. This is an older card. So it says right here that you needed to save some money. But do you love your wife? So we can turn it around. Do you love your guy if you had a guy or a husband? Okay, so it says right here, you was loafing around and you was going to change house. Follow me? Or God told you, stop loafing around, Miss Russell, and change house. Follow me? So let's just follow Miss Russell. Let's just see. I see a jail card. Did I see a jail card? Oh my, somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail about this. And we have right here the dream house. So some kind of way you were somewhere with the person that's considered the dream house, the sinful place. Anything that got sin. Right? Clubs, bars, hotels, police station, courthouse, rehabilitation. Right? Alcoholics Anonymous, church, drugstores, any kind of businesses, whatever it is, they have glass doors. Follow me. Somebody went to jail about this thing. First one is God wanted you to get more sleep so you can be more energetic. Okay, these are noisy on to say. Okay, it says you was you. God wanted you to look somebody straight in the eye, no eye-to-eye contact, no biting your tongue, and tell somebody something they needed to be told, because you knowing all money is green. Follow me, because somebody was dominating, controlling, fighting, or just trying to wanted you to be submissive, whoever this is. Because you was tired of the person crap, or the person was tired of your crap, but you needed to show your worth and see that you was worthy. Some kind of way you thought things were starting to look good now with this person, but do you really like the way you are, God says? Because God says that you was with somebody that was in the wonderland of the lost souls. That means sinful people, sinful places. Get what God's saying? But here you are. I will always respect myself. Follow me. With this card, somebody wants you to engage in something. Follow me. Sinful, whatever it is. Okay, somebody wanted to grow their business full force. Or you wanted to grow a business full force. Okay, here we have right here the person astonished she did it. Right? You astonished or the person astonished. Let me see. You a female, unless it was a female you was connected to. If it's not a female you was connected to, the person astonished that you did it. Whatever you did, right? So it says right here that it's nobody's affair but the person you're involved with. They have consideration. So the person you're involved with would be your boyfriend. If you have a boyfriend, husband, or whoever you got, that's the person you need to be considerate to tell whatever it is to tell. Because it says if it's no one's affair, nobody need to know but you and your boyfriend. Get what it's saying? Have consideration, right? Okay. Should I forgive for the God mission? So should you forgive your boyfriend for the God mission? Or forgive whoever took you away for the God mission? Because God says right here, you educated, but God didn't want you to be a fool. Because you was dealing with a jackal. Because it was talking in your surroundings. But it says that you was dealing with somebody who wanted you to be submissive, or a person who wasn't your race. You was on the battlefield because somebody was tired of your crap, or you was tired of the person's crap. You're a beautiful dreamer though. Somebody going to jail. Whoever. It says somebody was tearing down your emotions. Needed to filter his or her ways because you complained about something, because you pinpointed something. Or the person. Somebody wanted you to be full reign submission, docile. But God says that you was gambling too much with whoever this is. You needed to be checked. You. Because God said something about a dream house. Some kind of way you was at some house. It said a dream house, so that means it's a nice house. What you live in, you live yourself in a dream house, in a nice house. What you was, for those 2 days or however long you was gone, you was in a nice house. That's considered like a dream house, but somebody's going to jail. Either you or the person, however it's going. You gotta go one way or the other, because you was with somebody. Okay, so it says right here that you was dealing with a leader. Whoever the leader is, the person is a leader. Some kind of leader. Somebody in charge. Get what I'm saying? That was negative. Tearing down your emotions, whoever this is, right? You hear God coming back at you. Your leader's your God. Somebody who's a leader, whoever he is. Anybody can be a leader, your boss. Any of them people are a leader. Follow me? Are you molded to a religion? That means what the religion tell you. Whatever the religion is, are you molded to do everything religion tell you? Follow me? If the religion say don't fight, is you're not going to fight unless somebody beat you up. Get what I'm saying? I'm using examples. Or are you molded to what a religion tell you? You're noisy. I'm going to take that. Listen. You hear empty thoughts while time was going by. Okay, God say stop loafing around and change house. Because some kind of way, we dealing with a box here, so somebody going to jail, so this could be the box. Somebody going to jail about this situation here. So either you, the person who you was with, or somebody's going to jail with that jail card. Unless somebody in jail already that was connected. Somebody's going because they had the jail card. This could stand for a cell, right? But let's just flow. You might have felt boxed in some kind of way, or you was in some room somewhere, or you felt boxed in, anything like that, or you was dealing with a box. Okay, you was feeling a lecture. So if you was feeling a lecture, you was feeling some kind of lecture. So you're feeling a lecture, and this storyline would be you was somewhere with somebody, and I feel it was more than one person because it's saying a lecture. Follow me? Because something was canceled 2 times, so it's something that you supposed to have been doing, or the person supposed to have been doing, because it was canceled 2 times, but time counted to you or to this person. So it says right here that you was groggy or this person, but you needed to plant your vision or this person, because God told you save your energy for the future, Miss Russell, because somebody bought something to butter you up, priced it, or you did. Follow me? So we have right here that you dealing with something cognizable. So we have help. It was a minute away for you though, because you wanted sensitivity here and tenderness from whoever this is you was connected to, but you was going to be that runner and put everything in and make something your own. Follow me? Or you just was going to be that runner to try to get away from somebody or something. Because it was a meeting place, God says, right? Yeah, I'm wearing these clothes. So somebody talked to you about your clothing, or might have asked you what kind of color clothes you had on, because it was a meeting place. You was feeling a lecture. Get what the card's saying? You was feeling a lecture. And the lecture, you might have been feeling a lecture if you went to school or whatever. I just don't know. You was feeling a lecture somewhere, unless it's just with this person. After you was missing, or you was feeling a lecture, a job, or anything like that. It could be a job, meeting, or whatever it might have been, orientation or whatever. Or it could just mean after you was missing, you was with a group of people or a couple of people, whatever, talking. But it was a meeting place. That's the bottom line. So when you was on the side of that road, that was the meeting place. Because it's a meeting place, right? You ain't wearing these clothes. So I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to turn it around to whoever it is might have asked you what color you was going to be wearing. And you probably said what color you was going to be wearing because it was a meeting place. You had these feelings inside, and it was dealing with something judicious because you want softness and tenderness from whoever this is. So here we have right here that fear took you there, or this person there, to do what was done. So fear took you there to do what you did, and that is leave or whatever you did. What fear took this person there, whoever did this to you, is either or you did it and went on your own and made it seem like you was missing, or this person, whoever this is, God talking about, did whatever he did to make you missing or whatever. But fear took the person there. Get what God's saying? Hold on to that thought that fear took you there, or this person, or somebody going to jail. Activity was going on was on the phone, or could go on the phone, but the phone was turned off a lot. So somebody was hell bent on destruction, you or this person. So it says right here that somebody was becoming unboxed, unhinged, upset, while stacking them up. Stacking up what? Charges, allegations, complaints, whatever it is. It might be like that once the judge do it, once you go to court, or this person go to court, or just you and whoever this person is. Maybe this person, because you wanted love right here. It usually go with the person I'm talking about. You want the love. See, this is the love card. Okay, let's flow. You need to save some money. But it say, do you love your wife? So, do you love your guy? If you had a guy, do you love him? And here it is. You want love. You want love. It's your card. Wherever you live. And I think it was said that you was in Alabama. I don't want to say it wrong. And here's the last card. Hats off to you. You felt you was going down Benefit Alley with something, a situation. And here it is right here. You had plenty of ideas for your fortune. Okay, so we have right here that you was dealing with a place, like I told you, a sinful place, whatever place you was at. But it was some way you was getting money. Because we got the fortune card. You was getting money. Was just going to get money. Because somebody was trying to saddle you down to be that lifeboat. Most of the time with the lifeboat card, it goes with somebody trying to get money out of you, and they just want to hold on to you to be getting your money. You know, saddling you down to be that lifeboat. But this also can go in this storyline is, whoever this is somebody who wanted her to help make some money. Because we got a sinful place. That could be a bar, club, or whatever this is. Follow me? And the person need her to come on and work. Anything like that. Because wanted to saddle her down. Wanted her to come on, be here a couple of days and do this work. I'm trying to use the card all kind of ways. That means saddle you down to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is right here, the cheat on the fortune. This her card. hats off to you going down benefit alley. So she felt she was going down benefit alley, make some money. Make some money right here. That's her cards right there. And the person selling her down, the lifeboat, I feel, is that the person she had, her actual person, boyfriend, was selling her down. That means he was dependent on her for money. Or if not that direction, whoever it is she went to work for. So she went to work for somebody. She went to work for somebody. Because we have over here, we talking about money over here. Somebody was going to go full force, right? To grow their business. Well, she was. See what I'm saying? So we got, somebody was astonished. She did it. They're astonished she did it. Get what it's saying? Because she, some kind of way she went somewhere to make some money. That's the bottom line. She went somewhere to make some money. Because, see, it's not a bad storyline with somebody. Only thing I see in here is negative. Somebody's talking down and all that. I see that. Somebody's hell-bent on destruction. She is becoming unboxed. This could be her actual boy. That's her boyfriend right there, whoever she got. Hell-bent on destruction. Fear took the person there. Took her there or somebody there to do what was done. Get what the card's saying. When somebody feel they desperate, they do things. Fear took them there. Get what I'm saying? This is an important card if you don't remember none on the table. Fear took her there or somebody there, whoever it is, to do something to her, or she did, whatever she did, because fear took her there. And then what's coming behind it is this right here. Her phone is locked, but activity on it. Somebody was hell-bent on destruction to make something happen, either her or this person. Next one is stuff was stacking up. Could be bills, could be accusations. I don't know what it is. She's becoming unboxed with this person. Follow me? Unhinged. So we hear right here. Do she love her boyfriend, husband, or whatever she got? But she needed to save some coins, some money. She wanted love. Follow me? Wherever she live in Alabama, right? But hats off to her. She felt she was going on benefit alley because she was had plenty of ideas for her fortune, money she was gonna make. That's what that means. Not the person, herself, right? She is around the central place, bars, clubs, some place, hotels, wherever she was somewhere to make money, right? So that's the bottom line. Somebody saddled her down because somebody was saddling her down. That's usually how this card goes, to be their lifeboat. So her guy, her actual person she has, he might have been saddling her down to be his lifeboat to try to make it where she had money available for him. Getting money out of her constantly. Or we can turn it around and say whoever she is connected to wanted to saddle her down. That would be like a boss, a person that's a boss, or whoever the person is, a leader or whoever. And she making money from this person, so the person need to saddle her down, like need to have her a couple of days to get the job done. Get what I'm saying? So I don't want to take it any further than this because I feel God brought it out right here. She went somewhere for a couple of days to do a job to make some money. So either her boyfriend, the person she got, he thought of the idea or whatever, and he astonished she did it. She went with it because he wanted to saddle her down for his lifeboat, for her to be able to make money, for him to be able to have money through her, getting money out of her. Or some kind of way she needed money on her own, and she went on with something she heard about or whatever it is, and she went on with whatever it was to make some money fast or whatever it was, and she went on with whatever that was herself. And the person, whoever she went with, was astonished she did it. Get what I'm saying? Because she had plenty of ideas for the fortune. And that tell me a lot with the fortune card. That means you're getting some big bucks. Not $5. Get what I'm saying? The fortune, whatever it is. Some hundreds. Whatever it is, being dished out. Because we're dealing with a leader, whoever the leader is. So the leader could be her man, boss. It gotta be somebody that's staying out. A leader, not no anybody. Ain't no drugs on the table or nothing like that. her leader. Get what I'm saying? But it says right here, she live in a dream house, a real nice house they live in, or that's where she was at some dream house, a certain kind of house. Follow me? That's what you call fancy, special, or something about that house, where people would call it their dream house. Follow me? But somebody going to jail. So we got whoever that was, her, or no. I don't think she should be. She would. It can't be. Well, somebody's going to jail, however it's flowing. Somebody. Because she didn't call and say, she didn't make the call and say what she said. So that's not right to have the law going hunting around when she knew she wasn't missing. You know, that shouldn't be where that's acceptable. But somebody's going to jail out of this equation. Whoever she was with or herself. Somebody up in this equation. So we got 3 people. Whoever the leader is, her boyfriend, and her. That's all I said. 3 people. Some leader, her boyfriend, and her. Only 3 people in here. God said help was a minute away. And help was. We know help was a minute away. Because the law was all over the place trying to find her. Her family was out there trying to find her. So help was a minute away. So she got out of her car. Because if her little child was out there, she should have went to the driver's side seat and waved to the child to come to her. And then the child could have got in passenger seat. I'm saying it wrong, right? She could have went to the passenger side, stayed in her car, waved to the little girl, holler out to her, come on, come here, something like that. Put her in that car, drive off a little bit to get from that spot right there and get to the nearest gas station. Get what I'm saying? While she talking to 911 on the phone, and sit there with the little girl to keep her own self safe as long as the child, not get out of her car. She had no business getting out of her car, because that's all she needed to do was wave to the child and the child will come. A 1-year-old will come to you. That's all you have to do is say, come on, come on. Whatever you say, they're going to come to you now. If they out there deserted, oh yeah, they're going to come to you. So now, she getting out, she shouldn't have got out of her car. So getting out of your car in some deserted spot, pitch black or whatever, is not the best thing to do. Evidently, she felt safe and secure to get out that car like that. And then her wig is there, they said, and her phone is there, you know. So yeah, that lead people to think all kind of things and stuff like that. But, and a car was left behind, I think. So yeah, all of that was, it do look a certain kind of way, but going off the storyline, it don't seem like nobody kidnapped her. Going off of my storyline, it looks like she went somewhere. It was a meeting place, and the meeting place was where she was at. That was the meeting place to go with whoever. Because I know, I think I heard on the internet, or it was written in the writing on the internet that it was tire marks on the grass, wherever the trees was or whatever. So somebody had a car that way. So it was a car that way waiting for her, evidently, or waiting if she was like kidnapped. But I'm saying my storyline don't say she was kidnapped, so I'm not going to say she was kidnapped because it's not saying it, unless she really was kidnapped. If she was kidnapped, it was because it was somebody did this against her and it was a setup. But I just don't really think she was actually kidnapped myself, going off of how the storyline looking. But it was meant to look a certain kind of way so she can do whatever it is to do, get this job done and make some money. Follow me? That's what it's looking like. Because it's a fear. Fear took her there or this person there to do this stuff when somebody feel desperate. Right? Hold on to that thought, everybody. That fear took her there to do this, to make some money, to do this, to make it seem like she was kidnapped or whatever. Or whoever this is that's connected, because it's 3 people. I'm putting all 3 in. Whoever this leader is, who she was with or whatever's going on there, her child, her boyfriend, and her, because he on the table. So I gotta put everybody on the table. That's everybody that I see in the storyline. I don't see nobody else. I don't see the cops. I don't see nobody. We got the help, and that was the law enforcement all over looking for her. Her parents calling her phone, and everybody calling to trying to get to her. So help was a minute away. Help was a minute away. She really didn't supposed to get out of her car. I don't know. Myself personally, I love kids, and I wouldn't get out of my car. I don't care who out there. I'm not getting out my car at nighttime. Daytime I might do it, but at nighttime I'm not pulling over and getting out of my car for nobody. I don't care who it is. And I love kids. I will go, like I say, on the passenger side, and I would beckon and call a child this way, drive up to which way they are, open my door, let them get in, and shut that door, talking to the law on the phone all the time. And that's how I do, and get to the nearest gas station. I'm not getting out. So she is comfortable with getting out. That tell you something right there. No woman getting out of that car like that. Nah. You barely can even get them to even stop at a red light in the dark. And you talking about getting out your car. The wig shouldn't even been off. Why is her wig off? Her wig off, her cell phone on the ground. No. But it says right here that somebody priced something to butter her up. And something was priced to butter her up. I'm going to go with maybe whoever this is telling her about how much money she can make. They sitting there negotiating. Well, how much money I'm going to make. Follow me? To butter her up. How much money I'm going to make. Or giving her something as far as to try to get her to do whatever this is. Because, yeah. And that's what my storyline is saying. So somebody's going to jail for this stuff. Because we got too many missing people. Real missing people out here. We don't have time for people to be like doing all kind of stuff. If she wanted to just go and be free and be gone from home a couple of days, she a grown up, she can do that. Oh, I'm going to be at my friend's house. I'm going to be at my friend's house for a couple of days. Simple as that. Just tell your family where you at so they won't be worried. You don't cook up some scheme or whatever this is, because it seems like it's something cooked up. It seemed cooked up because I don't see a bunch of negatives. See what I'm saying? So I know it don't fit. It's God saying somebody going to jail. And it says about her making money. Get what I'm saying? So it's something that was cooked up. And the thing is, you should have went another way about it, and not have your family and everybody thinking about you missing and all. There's too many people that's missing out here that look like us, that need to be found. Their families want law enforcement to look for them, and some of them not looking for them, and some of them not caring about them, and all kind of stuff. And we don't need people doing mess like this. The land, people who really missing out here that need to be found. We don't need stuff like this. If you want to go away for a couple of days and tell your family. Don't sit there and cook up no story. Or if you was taken against your will or whatever, and you know who it is, because you know who it is. You know who it is going up the storyline. So if the person took you against your will, you still know who it even is. You know who it is. You know just who it is. Storyline saying you know who it is. So however it's flowing, however it goes. It's too much going on in the world where people are missing that look like us. We don't have time for people with all kind of cooking up all kind of mess, you know. You want to be gone, be gone. But tell your family you're going to be gone for a couple of days or whatever, and do what you want to do. You ain't got to tell your family your business, but at least let them know you all right. And if it ain't that, still, some kind of way, something had to been done here, because that's crazy. That's something that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. But God's saying right here, somebody going to jail, because it was a meeting place. God said a meeting place. Get what God's saying, a meeting place. That means it's set. That was set to stop there, to get out. A meeting place. Get what God telling you. Okay, this is the brass love.